So today we are going to be learning exploratory data analysis. Exploratory data analysis is a crucial step in the data analysis process. It involves visually and statistically exploring the data to understand its underlying structure, patterns and relationships. Okay, so today in exploratory data analysis, we are just going to give an intro. Now, subsequent classes, we shall be taking them one by one because exploratory data analysis is vast. So we cannot finish it in one video, even in two videos, even in three videos, because it has many branches. So in our next video, we start from correlation matrix. From correlation matrix, we enter contour plots. From contour plots, we enter Valin plots. From Valin plots, we enter scatter plots. From scatter plots, we now enter into pairwise, scatter plots, and then other types of exploratory data analysis. So, but in today's class, our focus is how to load this table that you are seeing now. You can see this table now. How to load the data in this table into a data frame. Okay, so now, if you want to load the data into a data frame, because if you see how vast the table, so it is just a table of 36 rows because the first row is for the label. Okay, so now if you confront something like this or even higher data sets that might even be up to 100, 300, 400 rows, you don't need to be afraid, because in this table I will show you how you will load this data into a data frame using pandas. You are going to load this data into a data frame. So if you don't know how to actually arrange your data like this in Excel, you can comment in the comment section. Then in our next video, I will teach you how to arrange your data in Excel. Then, but if you have an already arranged data, maybe from your client or from anybody or from anybody that wants you to provide solutions to his or her problem, what you do is that you will copy the table, because we are trying to load this into a data frame. And then this particular table now, why I want you to pay attention is because all this analysis that I listed earlier and many more that will be carrying out under exploratory data analysis, we shall be using this table. So, and we may not need to always upload the table in all our lectures. If we come next day, we just continue from where we stopped, and then if there is need, then the person should go back to the previous video. So today we are going to load this into a data frame using pandas, and you see what I've done, and then I press Ctrl C. So now I want to load it into a data frame. So just follow me quietly so that you understand this. Okay, now, because once you have loaded it into a data frame, it's now for you to import the function, input the functions, and your answers will be given. Very simple. So because one thing about Python and the program is that the language does not change. It's the ability to conceptualize that language into your own problem, your own type of data set. Okay, so now I've copied this table now. So we are going to move forward to Python, to Cargo that we normally use. Today we shall be using Kaggle environment to run our Python code so that we can load this data there. Then we continue. So this is my cargo. So I will just move to plus, new notebook. Okay. Then I put EDA intro, EDA intro. Okay. So now I want to delete this here. So let me paste it. Okay. So I pasted it now. So what do I need to do? I just press enter to bring it down. I now put import. You know what we normally do? The first thing is to import the necessary libraries. So today we are importing pandas as PD. Pandas is used to create a data frame. You know we are trying to create a data frame, so it's pandas that we use to create the data frame now. Okay, so import pandas as PD. So now let's define the columns. Columns is equals to columns is equals to what are we do? Okay, I want to define these columns now. So now I will just open my put bar and put my comma because I need 8 of them to be in this quote and comma. So let me just copy quote and comma and paste 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 and paste. Okay, if I'm putting, I will know if it is okay. I will copy WC and put here. I will copy cement content and put in the second quote. I will copy sand content and put in the third quote. But let me put this thing in full. Okay, so let me copy the granite content. I will copy it and paste here. Let me now copy waste rubber content. I will copy it and paste here. And then let me now copy the replacement percentage. Control C, Control V. Then the curing is, then the comprehensive strength. Okay, so see now, comprehensive strength is the last one. So let's delete this, even this. There should be no comma after the last one. So we come back here. You see now we have defined the columns. So after defining the columns, what do you need to do? Delete this. This is no longer necessary. Just use it to define the columns. Just delete it so that you don't confuse yourself. So let's go back. So now let's define our data now. Data. Okay, well let me put enter. Let me just separate it so that our work will not be clumsy. So data is equals to, okay, so what are we doing now? Let me put my brackets. All this data is supposed to be inside the bracket. So what I will do is just to copy it. I will just copy all of them. Just copy it. Just copy it. And now paste inside this bracket. Have you seen this now? Then delete the original one. You see what I've done? So it's not inside the bracket. But I'm not done because every row is supposed to be on its own separate bracket. Are you getting it now? So I'm now introduce another bracket before the first row. then a comma after each number. Are you getting it now? After each number that is together. You understand now? You put a comma. Okay. So now you put our bracket, comma, 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 bracket, comma. You know why we put comma at the end now? To show that that row has ended, and then in between numbers also. Okay. Put comma, put comma. We put our bracket, put our bracket, then comma, 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 our bracket, comma, a comma, 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 our bracket. So now, this is what you will continue doing until you finish the whole rows. And then you see it is easy. Instead of you to start giving yourself trouble on how to load this, you see you have missed comma here, we have missed comma here. You can easily load your data within minutes. Within 5 minutes, we have finished loading this data into data frame. So you continue like this until you finish. Then at the ending, you are seeing we have two brackets here. You still have another two brackets in the last row. So you can see I have written the printdf. So this is just for today that we are introducing our EDA. So after today, we might not necessarily need to put this. We might remove this print when we continue with our correlation matrix and other things that we'll be doing in this EDA. But the key thing here is that we are going to use this table, and that is why I want you to take this introduction very important and keep the table, because in our next class we just continue from here. We now go into correlation matrix. We don't need to load the table again. So but for today, let's just print the table since this is just an introductory class. Okay, so we have shift enter. Like I told you, shift enter will run the code. If you don't want to use shift enter, you can still come here. There is always this where you can run it. Okay, so you can see now this 0, 1, 2, 3 is what we normally call SN, like the numbering. So this is because it cannot enter, all of them cannot be accommodated in one row, like like this. So we now the system has to divide it into 3 columns. For this page, we have another 3 columns, 1, 2, 3. No, there are 8, then remaining 2 columns, 1 and 2. So that is all for today. So thanks for watching. Kindly click on the notification bell and subscribe to our channel as you follow us in our next lecture about correlation matrix using this data frame that we just created today. Don't forget to subscribe, please.